Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, the fact that makes your brain go. 1 in 7 Chicagoans would dump their partner in a second to do this. And I couldn't give too many clues on it, and that made it maybe a little confusing. But a lot of people guessed on the text line different things. For example, get with their celebrity crush. They would dump their partner, land their dream job. Some were getting a little bit too real, pay their rent.
Yikes.
It's a little sad that that's what they would do just to pay their rent, but that's where we're at. 219 checked in, time travel. Dump their partner. If you could time travel, you could dump your partner, you could time travel. Oh, pretty cool. Time travel. Think about that for a second.
Well, it opens up an entirely different category of man or a woman, whoever you're trying to court. Now you have an entirely different generation of people that you could sleep with.
I believe the number is something like 40 billion people have ever lived and, died in that. So you have a lot more people to choose from if you don't think the 7 billion on Earth now is enough.
Yeah, but I never had the chance to be with a flapper girl. I could go back to the 20s.
Well, right, if you have a period kink, if you're I'm so into Renaissance, then you could really fulfill that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or cave women. Go back there too.
I think that would be an odd choice, but to each their own.
Yeah, whatever their kink is.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with that. Kenzie said money. Kay said to become a rock climber, to meet someone hotter because rock climbers are hot. No, 1 in 7 people in Chicago would dump their partner to save their dog. If their dog was dying, make their dog live forever.
Wait, what?
1 in 7 people, if that was presented to them, they would dump their partner in a second if they could save their dog, and their dog could live forever.
So you're trading a broken heart for animal eternity.
That's a very good way to put it.
Thank you.
Case, would you do that because you have a girlfriend and a dog?
I do have a girlfriend and a dog.
And historically, you hated dogs.
Hated dogs until the dog now.
And now this dog is somehow found your black heart and turned it a little bit red.
Like the Grinch, it grew 3 sizes the day you got him.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Would I dump my girlfriend to keep the dog alive
And don't
forever?
answer based on the fact that she listens. What's the real answer?
Well, yeah, I got people in my family that listen to the show.
I don't.
Kenzie does not.
I've been very honest about that.
Yeah. Kenzie can let it fly. No consequences there.
And I do.
I do.
And let's understand the situation, too, that this dog was brought into Case's life from his girlfriend. It's her dog, technically.
It's her dog. She's got custody. Because we haven't talked about this on the air yet, but my girlfriend next month is moving to Missouri to finish grad school. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, we need to get into that.
And she's taking the dog. I don't get the dog. The dog was with her before. The dog's going to be with her after. So,
right, but in this scenario, if the option was you could have the dog and it lives forever and break up with her, or stay in a relationship with her and the dog just has left what it has left.
How old's the dog?
The dog is about 8. So a few years left. You
Yeah.
know,
Brian, what was that sound?
Yeah. What was that sound, Brian?
He went, that dog gonna die. Is what he said.
You know what's amazing? I didn't realize I made a sound there.
Oh, you made a sound.
That digested weird for you. You're like,
When we get to the break.
The dog's 2. You're enjoy your life.
When we get to the break, go back to the tape, because I didn't realize I made a sound on that.
I'll find it. 6:45, we'll replay the sound Brian made.
Ben Bradley. What does that mean?
What's that sound?
Now, I have a question to your question. I'll answer your question with a question. If I break up with my girlfriend to keep my dog eternal, can it kill my girlfriend? Because I think that'd be easier if she was just dead.
Good Lord.
If I was just trading a life for a death.
Okay, that's...
So instead of letting her live a good life, you'd want her to die?
I think that'd be easier on all of us if she was dead.
Can she vote?
Let's see if I think I got her on line 7. Oh, nope, she hung up when she heard that. That's too bad.
Do you know what I'm saying, though?
Well, it's very, very psychotic what you're saying.
This is like Ryan from The Office when he goes, even though I don't want to be with her, I don't want anyone else to be with her either. Is that love?
And a lot of people, that goes through a lot of people's minds when you have a breakup.
What a great poll, Kenzie.
Yeah, when you have a breakup situation, people think that all the time, that I hope she doesn't find someone and be happy, or he, in that situation.
That's so nice.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just the way it is sometimes, and people are just what they are. Can't change sometimes in your brain what you want or what you can't be logical all the time.
No.
It'd be nice if she went on to have a nice life without you and her dog living forever and eternal.
If I could save the dog and kill her, I think that's what I'd do. Not kill her, but she would be dead in Kenzie's pond.
Are you a little mad she's leaving?
No, it's a great opportunity.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Columbia, Missouri?
We're gonna unpack all that in the break.
Oh, you guys are gonna fight tonight?
Oh boy, I didn't mean to make the fact that makes your brain go boom.
If this is missing from the podcast, it was Case.
No, it's cool. I'm super excited to move into a studio apartment in July. I can't wait.
Did you have to get a studio?
Kenzie, it's a whole thing.
That's another whole show.
That's a whole show is me trying to find an apartment.
Just remember, though, people that would, 1 in 7 of Chicagoans who would dump their partner to save their dog, we know that now another one of them would kill the person that owned the dog.
I don't want to kill her.
Slightly different percentage. They'll then murder their partner.
Yeah, that's another fact. You got a bonus second fact today. Unbelievable.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q 101. You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q 101.
We have a competitor for the tickets for Lord at the United Center. Tickets go on sale tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. from our great friends at AEG Presents. These are free before you can buy them. It's Friday, September 19th at the Madhouse with Lord. And remember, if Kenzie wins, we're still giving these tickets out. We don't let her keep them. She wants them.
I know.
She doesn't keep them. And we'll throw them out to everybody listening, but the person that has a chance individually is Brittany checking in. Ahoy, Brittany. Tell us something about yourself.
Hi, guys. Huge fan of the show. Love you guys. I've been listening to you since I was very little. My mom was a big fan of the show, too. And I'm in school to be a mortician.
Ooh, spooky bitch. I like it.
I love it. It's really cool.
Is that what the degree is called? Spooky bitch? Or
PhD?
I'll take it.
yeah, everybody, it's certainly recession-proof. Gambling, prostitution, death. It's a business that will be there for a long time.
Absolutely.
Have
What
you
company to be in? Thank you, Brian.
gambling, prostitution. Have you had to already put deal with a corpse?
Next month is when
Oh.
we start our embalming. So, yeah, soon.
Can we hang out with that when that happens? Can we come into class
Brian,
with
it
you?
could be your corpse. Anything could happen next month.
That's very fair.
Brittany, at the very least, give us a call
I'll see what I
back.
can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us I would like for you to give us a call back after you touch your first corpse.
Absolutely.
Touch your first corpse.
Well, she's got to touch it.
Oh, yeah, you got to touch it. I want to touch it.
I don't touch it.
Stop it.
All right, here we go. First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully, Brittany. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails.
Heads.
It's tails. Death wins again.
What?
All right, Kenzie, you go first. Here we go. Kenzie, what is the name of the McDonald's barbecue-flavored pork sandwich introduced in 1981?
The McRib?
The McRib is right. What a great question. But you got one, too, Brittany, that I think you're going to get. What style of fries does Chick-fil-A serve? What are those called?
Oh, I've never had Chick-fil-A.
Oh, boy.
Waffle fries?
Waffle fries is right. Good job.
Woo!
For someone who's never had it, knows what a waffle fry is.
Impressive.
Uh-huh.
One to
Nobody
one.
sees them in the bodies.
Yeah.
This is a waffle fry.
1-1 is back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, what does UCLA stand for? So the college, UCLA, what does that stand for?
Well, university.
Check.
Well, it's probably university. Isn't it? Ugh, because the Fresh Prince went there. Is it University California, Los Angeles?
That is
what it
correct. University of California, Los Angeles. Good job. And thanks for bringing the Fresh Prince to the conversation.
Well, it's like, so I knew it was California.
I thought he went, in my head, I thought he went to USC, but I guess I'm wrong.
Oh, maybe he did. I'm so bad with acronyms. Like, I don't know. I thought he was he used. What, do you remember Case?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, he went to school in California. That's what led me there.
He did. And you got the point, so it doesn't matter. Back to Brittany.
That's right. 2-1. Back to Brittany.
Brittany, in what state would you find Vanderbilt University? In what state?
Oh. don't know. I think it's on the East Coast. I'm going to go with...
Give me a state. Give me a state. Any state. New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey is not right. Kenzie, do you know?
I believe it's Tennessee.
Tennessee is Tennessee. It's right in Nashville, almost right downtown.
That's
there.
where my grandparents live.
In Tennessee or Nashville?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. It's beautiful. It's beautiful down there. My mom and my brother live down there.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you do an Arrested Development thing there? I know you wanted credit for that.
I didn't want credit, but thanks for noticing.
I know. Kenzie said Tennessee, and you went Tennessee.
Tennessee.
I know you wanted the Arrested Development praise there. I got you. I see it. It's 3-1, and it's back to Kenzie.
Not the TV show, The Artist.
The artist, the band, if you will.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see. Is it back to Kenzie?
It is 3-1 back to Kenzie.
You're going to love this one, Kenzie. What Star Wars episode number saw the debut of Jar Jar Binks? You don't know Star Wars, but it's actually your favorite character.
Aren't those movies?
So they're movies.
So what do you mean episode number?
So the movies are numbered. The movies are numbered.
4?
It is not 4. Brittany, do you know?
I'm going to go with 3.
It's not 3. So as you know, Kenzie.
5?
Well, Kenzie, you often complain about the order of the movies because it did start with 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it goes to 1. So Jar Jar Binks was in episode 1, even though it was the 4th movie.
Well, that's super misleading because I'm saying that's the one that comes out.
Correct, but the Star Wars episode number was the question, and it's the episode number that we're looking for. Kenzie got this wrong.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right. Nice for Yoda to stop by. 3-1. It's going back to Brittany.
I was trying to do Jar Jar. It didn't
Yeah,
come out right.
Jar Jar for sure.
Oh, that wasn't even close to Jar Jar. I thought you were trying to do Yoda.
Wait, well, Case, you do Jar Jar.
No, thank
it.
you.
Just
No.
try.
Just try to do it off the top of your
I
head.
don't know how Jar Jar sounds.
You know
Well,
what
then
Jar
how
Jar
do you know
sounds.
that
You've seen
Brian's
him.
not spot on?
Thank you, Kenzie.
No. It's 3-1. It's back to Brittany.
He's usually like yelling. Is he like, ah!
I'm-
I feel like I see him run all wobbly.
Like, me so horny. That's what he says. Whereas Yoda would say, wrong, Kenzie got this one. Because he speaks backwards. And
Yeah.
Jar Jar's like crazy.
Yeah.
Or like his ears are everywhere.
Well, his king goes, the king does that.
Motorboats?
Brittany, can you do a Jar Jar Binks?
I've never seen the movie, so I don't know who that is.
Amen, sister.
Good Lord.
Imagine not knowing who Jar Jar Binks is and how much better your life would be because of that.
I have to say, it is weird that she doesn't know who it is because I've also never seen any of the movies, but I do know Jar Jar.
Well, so it's back to Brittany.
It is 3-1. She needs a point right here.
Brittany, you're not going to like this question then. In the Star Wars universe, what can
Please.
Sith shoot from their fingers?
What? I'm sorry. What can shoot from their fingers?
So what can a Sith shoot from their fingers?
Lasers?
Lasers is not right. Kenzie,
That's what I was going to say. Is it freaking laser beams?
you might as well just say ketchup here, Kenzie. I don't know what
Hot
you're going
dogs.
Okay, what can they shoot from their fingers? Okay, let me think. Force fields?
Force fields is not right.
No.
It is lightning. Lightning comes out of their fingers. So you were close with lasers, but didn't get there.
I was.
You want the point on
No,
that?
moral victory, though. She'll take it. 3-1. It's back to Kenzie.
Everybody should watch the movies. They're really good.
Stop asking Star Wars questions.
We're off on those now. Who's it now?
It's Kenzie's turn.
Kenzie, which social media network originally required a valid student email address?
Probably Facebook.
It was Facebook. Started on college campuses. Kenzie has 4. Brittany, streaming service Max is changing its name to what?
HBO Max?
It is. It's going back to HBO Max. Love the name HBO. Don't need Max in there, but they really screwed the
I
pooch
remember you
on.
talking about that, yeah.
All right. Now,
I don't remember him talking about it. Is that bad?
Now, bad news here. Kenzie can win with this question. Okay.
Well, who knows? We'll just see. If I hear the word Star Wars, I'm going to lose my mind.
Here we go, Kenzie. Name the 4 states that begin with the letter I. There's 4 states that begin with I. Name them.
Okay, so Iowa.
Okay.
Is that why are you pausing?
Well, it's right. You're right.
Okay,
Iowa's
sorry.
right. Yeah.
Well, you just act like you're laughing. Okay, so
Iowa. Wrong.
Illinois.
Yes.
That's the big one.
Hello. Woo! Obviously, hello. We see them all the time. Indiana.
We see them all the time.
And
There's one more. One more for the win.
Idaho.
Idaho is right. Oh, she almost missed it. The
Idaho.
buzzer.
Idaho.
Well, there you go. Brittany, please call us back when you touch a corpse.
But also,
Okay,
she's
I
getting
will.
she's getting guaranteed entry.
Yeah. Do you want to go? We have guaranteed entry, which is the Brian and Kenzie guest list for the Bad Flower Q101 free pop-up at the Cubby Bear. Do you want to go?
Heck yeah.
All right. We'll put you on hold in case we get you information. Consolation prizes are wonderful, and that's a huge one because Bad Flower will kick ass at the Cubby Bear, and it's very small and tight and guaranteed entry. Make sure you're just right in there perfectly when you come in from Bolingbrook, which is where you're coming from. So after Soul Asylum, we'll hit God Bless the Baby and caller 10. Everybody listening will still have a chance at those Lord tickets next.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
6 minutes away from 8 o'clock. That will be Q101's Fest, a trip to Montreal. Just think about that alone. Obviously, you're going to see some incredible bands like the Killers, but getting to Montreal, this is a wild trip. At 8 o'clock, your chance to get there. But before we get there, we have to discuss this headline, and I told you about maybe where you live. Somebody's building a robot, $176,000 of something, and we'll tell you what that is. But this robot could be right near where you live.
You sound like a 12-year-old right now. We're talking about robots so passionately.
This is going to be so badass. They're building this robot, and it's going to be dope.
It's gonna be
Well,
in
you
your
should be
backyard.
terrified. Your whole thing is there shouldn't be robots. You should be like, oh my gosh, let's blow this robot up.
And this might terrify you when you find out what the robot is. It's going to be in Rosemont, and it's going to be...
Oh, can we guess?
Oh, sure. $176,000 for a robot in Rosemont. So Rosemont, by the way, is this Xanadu in between Chicago
What
and
did you
O'Hare.
just say?
It's a Xanadu. It's a
I
heaven.
don't know what that means. What's a Xanadu?
I'm not actually sure myself.
I don't know. It sounds racist. We should look
It's
it
not
up.
racist.
Racist.
Like it sounds like you can't just be walking around calling people a Xanadu.
You know what? It does. It's not. And to be clear, it's not. It does almost sound like an old-timey slur.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's
Like you could hear a grandpa being like, "That's Xanadu
And you're like,
over
whoa,
there."
Grandpa. We haven't said that in 70
This
years.
one says it refers to a sweet corn variety.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Here's what it is. Xanadu with an X, by the way.
Wait, how do you spell it?
Xanadu.
What?
Xanadu. That's how you spell it.
X? Okay, well, hold on.
Do the I don't know what
I
version
did
you
a
looked up.
Z.
That sounds like corn. Xanadu with an X. An idyllic place of great magnificence and beauty.
I'm
That's
not
what-
getting that anywhere. Where are you getting that?
The internet.
The dictionary.
Mine's not saying that.
What's wrong with your internet?
I don't know. I'm just talking about corn.
Rosemont has everything you could imagine. You have a Zanies downtown, you got a Zanies there. You've got every restaurant that's downtown has a restaurant in Rosemont. They have the casino, which we'll get to in a second. The convention center, which you've
They
probably
just
seen.
added the Fat Rosies. It's a blast.
They do what now?
They added that Fat Rosies. It's so fun.
Oh, what's that? I don't know.
It's like a Mexican restaurant, but it's a party. Like they have like a DJ and stuff. It's very fun.
Oh, cool. It really does have everything, Rosemont, you could imagine. And that's where this robot's going to be. So now do you want to guess what the $176,000 robot in Rosemont will be of, Kenzie?
I think it's gonna welcome people to that little entertainment area where all those restaurants are and like the ice rink in the winter.
Sure.
I think it's gonna like break down. You know when you watch the football games like on NFL Sunday, and there's the robot in the corner like breakdancing and stuff.
The Transformer?
Yeah. I think they're gonna have one of those. So when you come, it's like, welcome to Rosemont. It's like breakdancing.
Wait, what's the voice going to be?
Welcome to Rosemont. And it's like jumping up and down and breakdancing.
Is that a Rosemont accent you're doing there? Welcome.
It's robot accent.
Welcome to Rosemont.
It's a robot.
What do you think it's going to be, Case?
By the way, the name of that robot on the NFL games is Cletus, just
Yes.
so everybody knows.
We're gonna buy a Cletus.
We're going to
Yep.
buy a Cletus, and I believe they are building a Shaquille O'Neal robot in Rosemont to celebrate the overwhelming success of Shaq's Big Chicken.
I love that place.
If you haven't been there, the chicken sandwiches look just like the commercial.
Worth the trip, let me tell you.
So good. Shaq,
It
how
ain't
about
called
some-
small chicken. Okay, it's good.
It ain't. You're both wrong, by the way.
It ain't.
You're both wrong. In Rosemont, they're going to spend $176,000 to make a robot of late Mayor Donald E. Stevens. Now, his son...
Wait, why?
Okay, here's why. Because his son is the mayor now. Donald E. Stevens sadly passed away about 20 years ago in the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center, where you've probably seen so many shows have gone in there, like card shows and a lot of the... what am I thinking of here?
The auto show?
Well, no, the auto show goes downtown at McCormick Place. But
You mean like Comic-Cons and
yes,
stuff?
that's what I was thinking of. A lot of the comic stuff happens there. It's a great venue. And that's what's named after the former mayor of Rosemont. His son is now the mayor, and he says with Rosemont, and it's, basically his dad did first 50 years of existence of Rosemont, so he wants to build a robot for him, he says.
Do you
Brad.
mean statue?
No, it's a robot. It's not a statue.
You sound 12.
No, Kenzie, it's a robot.
I mean, I get like a statue would be fine. What do you mean a robot of his? What does that mean?
So the mayor's son, who succeeded his dad in office, very Daley-like, is pushing forward the plans to honor his father at a museum being built inside the suburb's new Village Hall. It's a $176,000 animatronic version of Donald E. Stevens, his dad, that will be able to talk to visitors in a replicated version of the late mayor's gravelly voice. He had a gravelly voice.
So he's not going to be like walking around town, like making decisions, right?
No, but he is going to be talking, and he might move for $176,000. I would think he could walk around the hall.
I mean, I think that like we could spend a couple thousand on a statue and then use the rest of the money like for the city, like for the taxpayers.
Well, just to be noted, the mayor, Brad Stevens, said this is not taxpayer money.
Oh.
It will be funded by private investment who wants to, and donations and grants. But it is Rosemont, so we don't know.
Who's privately like, we need this robot?
He must have friends that want to see his dad again in a robot form.
That's like, I don't know what to do with this money kind of money. You know what I mean? Like, I got to get rid of this. It's overflowing on me in my house. It's annoying.
That is robot money. That is certainly Rosemont robot money.
What?
The robot, it says in the story, remains to be determined, what the robot will say. But the son said he could be colorful in what he says because his dad was very colorful and had a gravelly voice. Now, Case dug through the internet, YouTube. This is very bizarre. Could not find one clip of Donald E. Stevens talking.
I fell behind on other stuff I had to do because I got lost in a YouTube search of trying to find just any interview with him, some audio of Donald E. Stevens talking. We all know the name. I've never seen the guy. I've never heard the guy. I wanted to bring his voice to the show. Can't find an interview with him anywhere. He's been totally scrubbed from the internet, which to me is highly suspicious and a reason we shouldn't build a robot after this guy.
So, and I have to say, you said that he said, oh, he may be colorful. He was wasn't he like he was mayor in what, the 50s, you said?
Well, in that time range, yeah, I guess 50, 60.
Well, be careful. Be calling people Xanadu's when they walk in.
Xanadu is not what you think. Not at all. You somehow took that and took it somewhere else.
Xanadu's loud in the meeting. Wasn't that good?
For the record, anybody today can use Xanadu any way you want. You're fine.
Be careful.
No,
I don't know.
Don't be careful. Use it just like however you want.
I think Eric on the text line made a great point, 630. As he puts it in the voice of the now current mayor of Rosemont, to honor my father, I'm going to have all these other people pay for this robots.
Yeah, why not?
Hell yeah.
Very Rosemont-like.
This doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I'm going to go see it, though, as soon as it's built.
I do want to see it.
Hell yes, you want to see it.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
That keyword you're looking for is Canada. 312-591-8300. Text Canada right now if you haven't done it. If you already did it, don't do it again. One entry per person. This hour, for the next half hour, a chance at a ridiculous trip to Montreal, to the Osheaga Music and Arts Festival. You'll see the Killers, Cage the Elephant, Glass Animals, and way more. Plus Riot Fest tickets. You pick your day. All that by just texting Canada right now to 312-591-8300. Some local stories you should be concerned with. I guess the story's just targeted toward me. 11 new speed cameras went up. They'll actually be going up officially. They're up, but they'll be fully
Did they
operational.
just surround your house?
Kenzie, you're not lying. They're definitely targeting the north side and roads I take.
So Brian thinks he's like famous and he thinks it's paparazzi, but when he walks out the door, it's just all the speed cameras going off.
Because you do know those cameras flash when you go by in your rear view. You see
I'm
those?
like, oh my God, please no pictures.
Kenzie, when I'm in the car with Megan and I get another ticket from the city, that flash goes and I just yell the F word. Megan's in the car, of course. I yell the F word so loud that a car next to me looked at me because both our windows were
Wait,
down.
they probably thought you were abusing her or something. Like, don't talk to her like that.
They're like, blink if you need help. No, I just got another ticket. 6 to 10 miles per hour over is a $35 ticket. I've gotten, I'm not joking, probably 17 of those. 6 to 10 is hard not to go over the speed limit.
Well, a lot of people don't do it, though. Not everybody has gotten a ticket.
But you're not a driver.
Don't you get the notifications that you're near the speed camera so you can just, like, relax for a second at least?
That's why you always should have GPS on, even if you know where you're going, because Google Maps will tell you when these cameras are coming. But these are
and cops and all that.
cops. These are new ones, though. And they're not all, no, people haven't always put them on there yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, you should be the one doing the updates for the app, to be honest. Found one.
7 of these new 11 cameras are in my neighborhood.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking.
That's awesome.
No, it's not.
That's awesome.
I'm going broke. I've probably hit close to $1,000 in tickets since they started these taxes, these stupid speed cameras. If you want to pull me over, officer, pull me over. But these speed cameras are just a tax for the city, draining people, the hardworking blue-collar people like myself that help build this city. Where's the national anthem?
Why is your nose getting so long?
We built this city.
I need a national anthem right now.
Well, you find it. You're
What
the
do you want me
patriot
to,
amongst
like,
us.
sing it? Like,
Yeah,
what do
sing
I
it.
do?
Kenzie, sing the national anthem.
I don't know.
How does it start?
How do you think it starts, Kenzie?
The national anthem?
Yeah.
Why? What do you mean? Case is the one who asked how it starts.
I can only think of the pledge
The national anthem.
No, you can
not-
only think of I pledge allegiance to the flag.
of the United States of America. I can't think of how the national anthem starts.
Oh, say, can you see? By the dawn's early light.
Wait, oh, I was like, what can I see? I don't.
What's
you
so proudly we hailed
There you go,
at
Kenzie.
the twilight's last gleaming.
The hardworking, I keep singing, the hardworking people like me that keep this city going. How dare you?
The whole thing.
How dare you?
How
How dare you tax me?
Or the ramparts we watched.
All right, never mind.
Sounds like when Roseanne did it.
Hey, I'm not doing it like to start a game. It's not fair. I didn't say I could.
Start a game.
Kenzie, you did great. You did great. That was really good. On the spot. She didn't know she was going to do that.
I did it.
It was great. It was very nice. Thank you for that. So the 11 new speed cameras go up, and remember, I'm not endorsing speeding. I'm just saying 6 to 10 is ridiculous. When I pass somebody or have to avoid a dog, let's say,
Wait, hold on.
Why are you speeding up to avoid a dog?
because you swerve and you're like, the dog was right there. I have to speed up to get around him quick.
Has that happened?
100 times.
Oh, it's 100 times.
Actually, 100% of the time he has been caught speeding, it's actually to save someone or something's life.
You're damn right. You're damn right. And the city taxes me for that. I'm funding that new casino over there. It's ridiculous.
No, actually, the mob is.
I forgot.
So that's the problems we're having.
All right, so just be aware. We'll put a list up of where they are, but they're all in my neighborhood. So if you know where I live, that's where the new cameras are. There's already a bunch of cameras up. To Tiffany Henyard. We thought we were done with Tiffany Henyard, the winner of last year's, not 2025, but 2024, Piece of Garbage Madness with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. She was voted out of office and also not going to be the supervisor of Thornton Township anymore. She had one more meeting Tuesday night, and she was a no-show for the final meeting at the Thornton Township as the Thornton Township supervisor, where her combined salary, as Ben Bradley told us from WGN, was over $300,000 as mayor of Dalton and Thornton Township. So she was still actively the Thornton Township supervisor and had one more meeting to get paid, and she didn't show up.
I don't blame her. I'd be mad if I were her. Do you know how many of those people in that building she paid off? Do you know how many people in that building are also guilty and were right next to her flying to Vegas? And then they all turn like, yeah, she's bad. She's like, you know what, F you. You were there. You were sitting right next to me on the way to Vegas.
It's a classic, awesome deflect move. I don't know that person. I never seen
She
her.
was my boss. It's like, okay, whatever. You got a new plasma screen. You didn't think that was weird?
Well, they have a new mayor and a new Thornton Township supervisor. I hope the house has been cleaned of everybody that has done bad things with the tax money down there because...
I don't know. Is the guy who was like, I don't have a comment. Is he still there?
Oh, he's not there, is he?
I think he is.
I can't imagine he is.
He was a trustee. Sir,
I
you're
know,
a trustee.
Sir, you're a trustee.
Hey, once again, I don't have a comment. What do you vote for trustees?
I think everyone gets voted in, I think.
I think they have to be voted on, yeah.
Huh.
But how many people in Dalton are running?
Trustee Jerry Jones was on that first-class trip to New York.
Still don't have a comment.
Sir, you're a trustee.
But once again, I don't have a comment.
Again, on that trip,
Yeah.
and now he's like, she's disgusting. I mean, I wouldn't go to that meeting either.
Good memory, Kenzie, that he was on the trip.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah. She's got receipts.
God forbid she gets a little loyalty for the people who got a joyride with her. I'd be pissed too.
He took Kenzie's ticket. That's why she remembers it. She was trying to get
Listen.
on that trip.
If I would have gotten all those luxury trips, I would have been quiet because that would have been on me.
But Kenzie, you're a trustee.
But once again, I don't have a comment.
You can't take and hate, okay? If you're going to get the stuff, you got to be quiet.
Well, she didn't show up for the meeting, and others did. And we'll keep drama and the investigation going because the FBI is still looking down at Dalton and Thornton Township of what happened down there, and Tiffany Enyard, obviously, but being out of office. One more story we wanted to get to. Portage Park, a northwest neighborhood here in Chicagoland. The neighbors that opposed the revised plans for a drive-through Panda Express. Now, again, I live in the city. Kenzie, you're in the burbs. Do most Panda Expresses, or at least the one by you, have a drive-through? Do you remember or recall it by chance?
I honestly, I can't think of a Panda Express near me.
Oh, that's insane. Oh, my God. You have to know the closest one at all times.
Okay, settle down.
It's my favorite restaurant.
Is it a
Is that
restaurant?
your favorite restaurant?
It's my favorite restaurant. I have my 19th, 20th, 22nd, and 23rd birthdays at Panda Express.
That's not good.
Why? It's my favorite food.
I mean, I love Panda Express, but is that good? That's where all your birthdays were.
I had a great time.
With who? Were you by yourself?
Oh, God, that was mean.
I'm just asking.
No. She wasn't wrong for asking.
I want to know who was there.
It was myself, candlelight, and a podcast. I didn't say there were any other humans there.
So you get the orange chicken, you put the headphones in, you listen to a podcast, and eat the orange chicken.
I do a plate with the noodles, with the orange chicken, with the Beijing
Oh, good.
beef.
You're lo mein man, huh?
Little lo mein, you know what
Lo
I'm saying?
mein man.
And then Beijing beef, which I actually think is the standout on their menu. And then the orange chicken, because what am I not going to do? Play the hits? Come on now.
So you get the two entrees.
Yes, I get the fatty supreme. I get the 2 entrees and
the
the
teriyaki
noodles.
chicken's good when they cut it like in front of you. Have you done that?
Never had that.
Well,
See,
good.
sounds like Kenzie knows more about Panda Express than you.
I didn't say I didn't go. I just don't know the closest one to my house.
Which
Yeah.
is insane.
So the story goes that in Portage Park, they tried to make one, and I think Portage Park needs one on Cicero, 4130 North Cicero. This was 3 years ago, and the neighbors spoke up and opposed it because the drive-through they were going to add to it was going to cause traffic problems. We've told this story before. In Wilmette, a McDonald's didn't get built because of this. Right across from a school, those poor kids can't get,
A Happy Meal.
Thank you. And then Raising Cane's over in the city at Belmont and Elston, they were going to build also a drive-through issue. Raising Cane's, delicious, but they weren't going to build it because of the drive-through situation. And I don't know what there is there now, but they stopped that. So both those were stopped. This was stopped 3 years ago, but it's been revived and revised. So it seems like it's the plans for the Panda Express in Portage Park have revived after the original project was scrapped. But neighbors still have concern about the drive-through could impact traffic. Representatives from Panda Express, in case you should get them on the show, and the architecture firm Heights Venture Architecture and Design presented new plans from the ones they did 3 years ago to show that it'll all work. And they did this at the St. John's Lutheran Church. Good people. So, so while 50 people attended and said they support the project because it bring more business and jobs to the neighborhood, you put a Panda Express in your neighborhood, business comes.
It's going to look like the Roaring 20s. People are going to think Rockefellers moved in.
I'm just tired of all these people you can't open good restaurants here because then people are going to be here. Shut up.
I'm with you, Kenzie. I don't understand what is happening.
And you don't have a right to say that when you live in the city. How dare you complain about being busy? Listen, if you want to come all the way, I hauled my fat ass all the way out to Elgin. If you want to bitch because it's busy out here,
Good Lord.
fine. But how dare you? You have to move to a far. You can't be like, I'm in the city and there better be no one else here. What are you talking about?
Well, I got news for you, sister. I went to the suburbs yesterday. Traffic ain't much better out there. North.
How far out were you? There's farmland over here. There's a big separation between the houses.
Well, I was southwest Oswego. I was out that way past Naperville, Aurora, and there was traffic out there. It's not
Yes,
just the
there's
city.
There's still people, Brian. I didn't say that.
I
I'm
didn't-
saying.
Let's not get distracted by the matter at
I know.
hand.
Brian is just.
Oh,
a
no,
whole
no.
thing.
You were trying to make it like the city, you can't complain, but I'm saying
Right, you can't.
You can complain in the suburbs, too, that there's traffic. You can easily complain.
Right, but you can definitely move to a rural area, is what I said.
Well, you could move, downstate. You can go down there where there's
You
nothing.
can move rural. If you don't want people around you, I get it.
No,
'Cause right now I don't want Brian around me, so I
Well,
understand.
listen, I'm
but
moving-
like you have to move to a rural place. You cannot complain about people being around you in a
Wait till
city.
I move into your neighborhood. Wait till I move in next to
God,
you.
I would be so unhappy.
Carpool.
Now, here's the thing. As to the point Kenzie was making that even though I kind of disagreed with, but
Because you love arguing.
Cicero, where this is going to be, is Irving Park, Cicero, where Milwaukee comes in, and then the Kennedy's right there. It's already a disaster.
But you know what? They put a Panda Express there. It's going to look like the gold rush. It's going to look like San Francisco in the 1800s. People are going to be buying 3-piece suits to wear to the gym. What are we doing?
At least if I'm in traffic, I can get orange chicken.
Amen, brother.
It's not going to get worse
Praise
with the
him.
Kenzie, I know you sang the national anthem earlier. Can you sing Hallelujah from Mr. Cohen? Can you sing that? Amen. I'm sorry. Oh, Hallelujah.
That one?
Yeah, that was it.
Hallelujah.
It's like I'm there.
It's like I'm in a Panda Express drive-thru right now.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.